Krishna. Thank you, presence. Thank you, Om. Thank you, Janani. Thank you, Gayatri. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you, presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Om Tat Sat, 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 Om Tat Sat. Unconditional love is our natural position. Unconditional love makes no demand. No demands on the other, so-called other. Unconditional love is our original position. So when we engage in our spiritual practice, which brings us into purification, freedom from identifying with that material body as the self, the more we are purified of doubt, confusion, lust and anger, greed, illusion, madness, and envy, the more we are situated in our original position. This position is love, unconditional love. Love that makes no demands. Love that doesn't wait for a thank you. Love like the mother of most mothers for their babies, whichever species of life they come from. Whether it's animal or human or fish, mothers will take care of their children. They'll fight a bear for their child. Put his life out for his child. Unconditional love. The more we are purified and come back to our original position, we can express unconditional love. And this unconditional love is not there just for one's own physical relations. This unconditional love is like the sun seems to rise, or the rain seems to rain on all equally. It doesn't take any, make any demands. It does not make any heavy decisions saying, I love this particular person because this particular person is my particular race, my particular color, or my particular nationality. Unconditional love does not relate there like that, because unconditional love means we're relating this spirit, and this same spirit is manifested through everybody. It doesn't matter what kind of body they have or what particular species of life they have. So the more we are returning or reawakening to our original position, the more we express unconditional love toward all sentient beings. This unconditional love is for all sentient beings, and it's a gradual process. It's a gradual process. We find that we have compassion, and not only compassion, but more empathy for other living beings. And gradually we're able to see this one divine spirit, this one divine being pervading and transcending all beings. And as we see this, we can see that what we've done to the least, so-called least of these, we've done it to ourselves because we've done it to our Supreme Being. And it kind of like ricochets, a boomerang, right back on us. Why? Because that same divine being that pervades and transcends this body, pervades and transcends all bodies, no matter really where in the universe we are. You see. So our goal here, our endeavors here, is to engage in a spiritual practice that allows us to always think about our Supreme Being. And the more we think about our Supreme Being, we are associated with our Supreme Being. The more we are associated with this divine intelligence, this divine, eternal divine being, the more we return or reawaken to the lightness. It's like the bird in the cage, right? The more the bird in the cage sang, the more the cage dissolved. And so the more we engage in our spiritual practice, the more this ego identity, this identifying with being this a material body, this mind, this intellect, they all dissolve. When we say that they do not really exist in the true sense of existence. If it really exists, we mean it never ceased existing. It never ceases existing. So the more we engage in our spiritual practice, the more this false identity as a material body, the so-called mind, the intellect, dissolves. And the more we can express, the more we express unconditional love. Love without any demands, any conditions. It's just freely. We don't give or serve someone or something for recognition. Unconditional love doesn't wait for a thank you. It doesn't need recognition. Unconditional love, as the Greeks used to call it praying, which they got from ancient Kemet. The ancient the Greeks call it agape. The ancient East Indians call it praying. That love and praying means that unconditional love that the Supreme is a reservoir of, manifesting through the living being. Call that unconditional love of praying. The Greeks call it agape, the love of the divine being, supreme being, operating through the human heart. But when we say praying, we mean this love that manifests through all energy, frequency, vibration, through every subatomic space between subatomic particles that make up the living being. So it pervades and transcends not only the heart, but every molecule, every atom, every subatomic particles that makes up this so-called human being. You see? So this is the unconditional love that gradually manifests as we are purified of those pollutants, of that first lust, because that comes from identifying with the material body, and then anger, which comes out of lust, and greed comes out of lust, all those produced by lust. And so the more we are purified of identifying with that material body, by associating with the most pure, the supreme pure, who's smaller than the smallest and greater than the greatest, or bigger than the biggest, simultaneously, incomparable. There are no parallels to it, no comparison to it, indescribable, beyond all designations. This is what we refer to as divine being, divine presence. And this is the nature of the self ultimately. Smaller than the particles that make up the sound of silence, within and beyond the sound of silence, the immovable one who's everywhere, omnipresent, eternally, never born, never dies. And this is the most pure one who, by associating with our natural state of unconditional love, is manifest for all sentient beings. This is our center point. This is our point of unity. If we want to have any kind of unity, we have to have what? A common center point. Common center point. The more perfect our center point is, the more perfect our unity is. And so we're saying here, the more we can return to our original condition of from presence to divine presence, the more we manifest real integrity, real wholeness, real unity, real love for all sentient beings. This is unconditional love. And we are offering this to our divine presence. Om Tat Sat.